Hey guys, I wanted to come on here real quickly and just give my opinions on why people are not taking this situation seriously right now. Why they're not adhering to the hashtag stay at home, hashtag 15 days to slow the spread kind of deal. And it's mainly the fact that I believe, in my opinion, that they know it's something we have to take seriously. They know it's something to where, you got to do the wash your hands, sanitize your hands, keep yourself clean kind of deal, stuff like that. They know all that. They know that you know it's necessary, or at least mostly it's necessary to prevent yourself from getting sick. But I think the other reason why, and hold on for a sec. Like I said, they know about all that. In my opinion, I truly believe they do. But I think the reason, in my opinion, I believe in think and believe, in my opinion, that they're not adhering to it like a lot of us are, which, Trump, Pence, whatever governor you have, in our case Newsom, is crediting us with. The reason a lot of others are not taking it seriously, like the ones that went to the beaches in Florida, went to the beaches on Great Arkansas, Texas, or whatever that is, the Gulf, near the Gulf of Mexico, some of the beaches here in California, maybe even Hawaii, even a recent party that was disrupted by police in Chicago and probably others among the country. The reason these people are not adhering, whether they're young or old, whatever, adhering to this, it's not because, like I say, they don't believe it's something that needs to be taken seriously. They probably do. But I think it's because they just have this belief of they're not about to let something like this situation disrupt their lives. Disrupt them from doing what they want to do. In other words, this basically they're saying, hey, look, we understand what you're saying, we get it, but we're not going to live in fear. We're going to go out, do what we want to do what we planned, and that's it. And there's nothing nobody can do about it. And it takes, and that's where they're gonna end up being wrong, because now, just like with that report I read on Facebook about the police in Chicago having to be called to disrupt a party, to break up a party because it went against what is mandatory right now. It's going to take that. It's going to take that. And if people want what they're fearing is going to happen, which it won't, which is martial law, that's going to happen if they don't adhere to this. And I know some people are thinking, well, you people that like us do believe it is serious. It is a serious deal. We have to take it seriously. You people that are adhering to this mandatory, letting this mandatory control you and everything, you're the ones that are living in fear. You're the ones that are not standing up for yourself. You're the ones that are not showing that you are true Americans by basically saying, hey, we're going to do what we want when we want, because that's the freedom of America. And we're not saying that, but what we're doing is we're trying to slow something that doesn't need to be here. We're trying to slow it down to the point that when we get later on into the spring and into the summer, this thing will slowly die down, because of the warmer weather and stuff, and the recommendations that have been taken, the precautions that have been taken. We're doing that. We're trying to quickly get rid of this thing as best we could. And I'm sure they understand that, but I think what they don't understand, and I'm sure they understand it, but what I think they don't understand is they are a necessary part in this as well. But again, they're the kind of people that are anti-authority. They're basically like, look, we understand it, we get it, but we're not going to let it disrupt our lives. We're going to do what we want. We plan to go on vacation, we're going to go on vacation. What? Well, like I said, I think they do believe that it's something to be taken seriously and all that. But again, they're the kind of people that are like, look, we're not going to let it disrupt our lives. As I said, they're the kind of like, we had a vacation plan, we're going to take it. No matter what you say. And some people might blame it mostly on the young people of this generation. Like, they just don't get it. And I'm sure they do, but again, with any generation that's in their teens, in their 20s, like, I was once at one point, you get into that rebellious stage. Like, yeah, we understand that, but we're not going to listen to you. We're going to do what we want. It's our decisions. We're old enough to make up our own minds, live our own lives. Screw you. And that's what they're doing. And even some older people are going by that. They're like, look, we get it, but we're not going to let it ruin our lives. We're going to do what we want, on like we originally planned, and that's it. And that and that's why, in my opinion, a lot of people are not adhering to this. Why they're not listening to this. Why they're not taking the precautions to help slow the spread or flatten the curve. It's because of the fact that I believe, in my honest opinion, they know it's something that needs to be taken seriously. They know it. They know that you need to do the certain things, and you need to do the things that are recommended to keep yourself safe. But they're also the kind that are like, hey, some of you are coming out, some of you that are heeding to this order or this mandate to stay at home, do all this, you're also the same people that, like us, feel it's overblown and overhyped. And yeah, there are some of us, like myself and members of my family and people at my job, that feel it is that way. But at least we're doing what is right and correct to try to slow the spread, flatten the curve. Well, people like them are like, hey, we understand the situation, but like you, we believe it's overhyped, we believe it's overblown, and on top of that, we're not going to let it disrupt our lives. We're going to do what we want, when we want, like we normally were going to do anyway. So that's pretty much about it. But again, that's why, in my opinion, nobody's taking this seriously. Well, not nobody, but why certain people that are going against the mandatories and all that, why they're not taking it seriously, why they're rebelling, in my opinion, and doing these things like going to the beaches, going to parties, and all that. Because even though they probably believe even though they believe everything that's being said, and even though, like some of us that are going by the mandatory, doing what's needed to help slow the spread, even though there are some of us that feel it's overhyped and overblown, they feel the same way, but they basically feel like it's something that they don't want to disrupt their lives with. So that they feel it's not going to disrupt their lives, and they're going to do what they want. So that's basically, in my opinion, why people are not taking it seriously. But what do you guys think? Let me know down below. Comment if you like, and I'll talk to y'all later.